Alright folks, welcome to this exciting video where you once again join me in the wild landscape of Scotland. And for this adventure, it's just a short little video I'm doing. We're basically in Ballinluig and we're here in Perth in Kinross today folks. And I'm out with family and friends there inside that motor grill having a bite to eat. And I just thought I would take this opportunity to come along the main road and document a piece of wartime history here with the old war memorial which stands at the roadside here in the beautiful village of Ballinluig. And it's cool, often I document a lot of the wartime history and stuff, so sometimes the memorials are quite interesting to see. Each parish had their own war memorial, which obviously was there dedicated to the lives of those from this area that lost their life in the wars. So it's cool just to document them as we go through our adventures in Scotland. And this little village of Ballinluig, it's quite a beautiful little place. I just had a cheeseburger in at that place and it was probably one of the worst cheeseburgers that I've ever had folks. So I'd probably advise, if you're in Ballinluig having something to eat, you're better coming to this little tea room here at the far end rather than the main kind of place next to the fuel station there, the motor grill. The burger was pretty much flavourless. Even the salad on the burger and the relish, it just was tasteless, greasy. So there we go folks, that's what we do on these adventures. We're basically, if it was good I would have told you it was good folks, but we didn't want BKR viewers going into these sorts of places like wasting their money. Anyway, I'm waiting to cross over. The main A9 road is down here behind me, and this little village is kind of set just at the side of there. Probably at one time this little side road would have been the main road before the main transport artery got built in this area here. Look at this folks, here's the grand memorial which stands over this land here, dedicated in memory of the mid-Atholl men who fell in the Great War 1914 to 1919, and then also World War II 1939 to 1945. And we can actually see some of these names here through all the mossy, mouldy kind of stuff that grows in Scotland. You can see the names there. Sometimes my viewers from all over the world may actually have relations or maybe family generations that come from these lands, and you might see names on these monuments which kind of connect that. There's viewers all over the world who had families that fought in the war, and it is often incredible just to see the amount of people from each area that sadly lost their lives. And I'll just kind of run the camera down. It's quite hard to see these ones, to be honest. It's also sad, I can see there's 3 Stuarts here and they were likely to be brothers. And it's sad when often you got stuff like that. Whole families were wiped out in the war, often fighting in different battalions, and they wouldn't have known the fate of their brothers often. And it's sad when you see often 3 brothers or whatever that have all lost their lives. But there's just all kinds of names. Robertson, McLaughlin, Petrie, Gibb. So interesting folks. But like I say, on my journeys across the countryside, when I see these memorials, I just like to come and have a look. Remember the fallen basically, that lost their lives for our freedom to this day. Often the modern generation forget all that was done not so long ago for the freedom that we have right now. Yeah, I just thought it's a short video folks, but it's cool just to document another one of these memorials with a brief visit. And I can see there's actually a wood turning workshop across there. That's quite an interesting looking place. It's a crafts gallery and it's actually open today. Sometimes these wee villages have got things like that. It's like little interesting little nuggets, somebody's life's work. Maybe this boy's like a wood turner, and now and again there's probably only like 2 or 3 people maybe a day go into a place like that, and it must be hard to make your living when you have a little business like that. Yeah, this is super busy. The A9's a busy road at the side. I think this is quite a popular little bit that people come in for a feed or something to eat. Yeah, so there we are, folks. It's a new little village, never seen before on this channel. I don't think I've ever stopped at Ballinluig before on a video, so it's something a little bit different. It's just a short video, a war memorial. I'm sure in the next adventure we'll be back exploring some crazy abandoned history or abandoned structures, but I like to have that variety on the channel, just exploring all history of Scotland. Sometimes there's just hidden, forgotten history in these villages, and that's what these videos are all about, folks. We'll often just stop and explore. Look at the character of this old building. Most likely it's probably been an old inn or whatever back in the day, an old hotel, probably dating back way into the 1700s or whatever, maybe even the 1800s. That was probably when it's in its prime, and nowadays it's the little like local tea room or whatever in the area. Anyway, that's me just about back to the car. It's been a short video. We've seen a little bit of wartime history here in Balinluig, but I'm going to end this video here, folks. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll be back soon with the next team, wherever we end up going.